It's Pat Gillis here, and Shade's waiting on me because we got to go on a quick ride tonight, get it in before the rain comes too hard. At any rate, just a little thing. I don't know if you've noticed, the price of horses has gone through the roof. I don't know if anybody else is paying attention to that, but we are shocked by it. Like, you know, we were, because of the shutdown, we were not too keen to get too many more horses until we really knew what was going on. But in the last 6-7 months, we've been getting a little more earnestly looking as time goes on, and we couldn't find anything. And it turns out, like sometimes you'd find a horse and you think, okay, that's kind of within our budget, and you know, we could go look at that one, and you'd read a little bit about it, and you think, yeah, I'd pay this, you know, that's within the budget of what I pay for the horse. Well, you'd call these folks and the horse would be worth 3 times that much. And not only would it be worth 3 times that much, but there would be like a bidding war for the horse. Like before you knew it, there would be 2 or 3 other people offering just a little bit more for the horse. So I couldn't get over it. It's never happened to me in 35 years. I've never had so much trouble finding horses. And I kind of have a theory about it, and I think it's the same thing that's going on with pets and things. Like I have a lot of small animal vets who are saying they've never been so inundated with people who have brand new dogs and cats and things as pets. And I think it's just that with the pandemic and everything, people have just been desperate to get to do anything besides be in the house all the time. Like I know in parts of Canada, it was ridiculous. You could only be outside after 9 o'clock at night if you had a dog to walk. So that kind of incentivized a lot of people. But I know our large animal vet was saying that they've never done so many pre-purchase exams for horses. And I think probably, is that some people have been working at home with COVID, and so they don't have the commute to work anymore. And all of a sudden, the idea of having a horse and having to commute to the barn doesn't seem as daunting, right? Because they're not driving all the time, getting back and forth from work. And I think that probably that's really incentivized a lot of people. Am I boring you, Shade? She's going to fall asleep on me here. Anyway, so that sort of incentivizes people as well. And I think that that's had a lot to do with it. Anyway, we were, as I say, getting a little bit more desperate to try to find some horses. And then the last part of last week, or last day of last week, Friday, we drove almost 3 hours to the nation's capital, almost, just pretty close to Ottawa, but not quite. And we went out to a place we've been to before. We've had a lot of luck getting good horses from there before. And I thought we'll give that a shot, even though it's a bit of a drive. And we found 3 that I think are going to work out really well. So we're so excited about this. Hopefully by next week, I can introduce you to them. One's a little Appy, a little Pinto, and a chestnut, don't know what he is kind of horse. And you know what? I've had the best luck in my life with the I don't know what it is kind of horses for the riding school. So we're pretty excited about them arriving next week. They're going to have to settle in pretty quick because our summer day camp starts first week of July. Now we're not expecting them to be ready for that, but hopefully they'll be ready as the summer wears on, and they can kind of pick up the slack from the other guys. So that's it for this week. Shade's gonna fall asleep, I think, if I don't get on her quick, and we'll go for a quick ride, and I will see you next week. Hopefully I've got some little faces to introduce you to next week. So remember to thank your horse. Have a great week, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.